welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds, Episode 17. Hi.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
I'm Zyphreium, Captain the Unreliable.
Charmed.
Uh-huh.
It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let you calling your ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
Uh-huh.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Hey, Subway isn't strictly a salvage operation?
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Interesting. I'm being followed!
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
The entire thing is a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Oh, nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Where I can help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Oh, do you want to talk to Junlei? So go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just... Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, Your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
You have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Good Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
I've been in command here.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel.
That's a
We're always
problem.
thirsty for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Ship's a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
I'm sure there was some big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
There's a self-destruct mechanism. Yeah.
You've got my attention.
What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
The board doesn't want Grandma to get roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Is there a way I can help?
We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
I got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Have you tried anyone else to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Hmm. Pretty sure I was told not to do that.
Boss says you're all right.
Hmm.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place.
Get that automech
Cut
back.
them off.
Fred wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Fuck your birthday.
Here they come!
Okay.
Here they go!
Dear Lord. I guess I'm fulfilling,
That's a lot of
I guess I fulfilled it anyways. Montag. Oh, flamethrower. Water resistant wear. Well, I guess it worked. I mean, I probably could have got it just by talking to him, and he'd be like, "Okay, mate, I'll sell it to you." But I'm not that interested. You have to be that quiet. I just seeing a crouch underneath. Who the fuck am I stealing it from? The dead bandits? Why was that? Why were only like those two? Like, why are only a couple of these things steal? I stealing it from you, my friend? You know, those are probably just like some real old constructs that were originally part of the ship. You know.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with her bottom line. What was that?
We got a fight on our hands.
Yeah, some sniper.
That's the last of them!
Shrooms, huh? But a little odd that that's like the only sniper rifle in this game so far. I mean, I guess it's not that odd. It's only episode 17, so. As on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to stars, beginning my epic tale as a spacer. I got shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Could have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a satellite contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now, McReady's always had to see me, calls me his fungus lad, and just set a man on fire for having his lice undone. Shit. I need to be more careful what I'm growing. I gotta find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. It's like a Morrowind. Wait, they just leave the plasma things on? I feel like they're just asking for, like, some drunk to go and, like, pick up the sword by the wrong end. Lazy. Well, pretty common standard, I'm sure. Oh, that's what fucking... Wait, why the fuck do they look like baguettes? Alright, then.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Imagine, imagine being like
Yes,
70.
You caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
I mean, you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do.
So sweet.
I wish I was half so confident.
Okay. Ooh, a plant. Oh, no. Do I have any drugs that increases my strength? That's meat, apparently. Wow, that actually worked.
What the? Here they come. Tell them how it's done.
Huh.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
What brings you to the back base?
Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Youth these days have no principles.
I can't tell if you brought friends or if I'm still seeing things, so maybe I ought to lay off the fumes and head back to work.
I came to grab up some radio parts. Engineer could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
I'm glad she's okay.
Easy.
It's okay. Look, here's the thing. 90% of these things I can just sell. Again, who the hell am I stealing? Well, I guess... I don't know, I don't really kill, like, in Skyrim or anything like that. I don't want to just, like, kill random homeowners. So... I guess I don't know if when... I mean, it's probably, you kill the homeowners and the thing still is considered stolen.
Fantastic, we got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of... I don't know. Oh, I already have a plasma rifle. Why is this so much better, though? But yeah, I guess basic choice is like the... Well, it's not like the... Is it the main company? I don't know. Now listen to this.
Regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I bet the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
But anyway, that's going to be for this episode of Some Josie.